Kimmy here. Whichever you want to call me is always fine. And you can call me Peace, you can call me CP, you can call me Kimmy. I'm not picky. Anyway, back to Game of Thrones today. We're going to be doing part 4. And I'm just loading my stuff like normal, making sure everything's working right before we get started. I don't want there to be any major catastrophes. Come on, you slow thing. Load already. Finally, it's loading. I hope all you people have had a great day today, and we're gonna see what terrible decisions I make today. I see some new people on. That's always fun. Come on, load. I just want to make sure it's going correctly. I know y'all love to hear my technical issues. There we go. Okay, everything appears to be going right. I'm just going to turn the volume down on this just to make sure. Doesn't bother anything. Okay. And you can see it's connecting already. We're going to go to part 4 and see what's happening with the Foresters now. Alright, we're gonna play episode 4. Do the dead frighten you? I mean, if they're just dead, no. If they're the Walking Dead, maybe. I'm not afraid of much, so it's hard to frighten me. Loading. But I mean, not to get off track or anything, but
previously on Game of Thrones.
It's such a beautiful day here in Missouri today.
My father is planning to make a move against your family.
It's been a great
he
summer
knows
so
all
far.
your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here called wildlings.
I guess they call them wildlings because they live in more of a wild fashion.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off.
I couldn't save the betrothal.
It's a long journey to Marine
It was so sad.
on foot.
Marine?
Shit.
What?
Said one day I'm going to play through that section
there.
again and see what I did wrong.
don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Like I said, Ronald was, whatever his name was, he was hurt.
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down?
You can be Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
And this guy deserved to die. I don't care what it costs him. He deserved it. He provoked it, kept pushing until I murdered him. And I can't believe I didn't make any mistakes in those quick time events. I expected for sure I'd die at least once. And here we go for today. Even the horrible deserve a proper, funeral type thing. Burned or buried. Don't leave them out for the scavengers.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Britt found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me, and we fought,
And you threw him clear off the wall. You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men. Loyal men. Not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him. Just like he said. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for...
That's impossible. Finn can't stand me. Because you're a fucking squire who thinks you're better than everyone.
Enough! Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger! What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusters.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Like I said,
I did not quick and be done with it.
I did not have to push him
Garrett,
off the wall, but he gave me no choice but to kill him.
You wouldn't get into it with Britt. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Crusters.
This isn't right. Britt's the murderer. Frostfinger has this all wrong.
What Britt did to your family... Anyone would want him dead.
But John...
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But...
You're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Crasters. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man!
No,
So keep your eyes open.
To execute
Now let's
deserters. They're not
Go begging to your gods all you want,
someone
boy. It's the
who was
axe
basically
has the
defending
final
himself.
say.
chapters have such versatile lengths. Some of them will be, 5 minutes, and some of them will be 30. Hey Delta, how you been, hun? Oh, making my normal bad decisions. I'm terrible at Telltale games, but I enjoy the story so much, and it's Game of Thrones. Everyone, I'm addicted to Game of Thrones, like most people. That's good to hear, Delta. Glad to hear you're doing well, hun.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I wouldn't lie to you. You have my word.
Your word means nothing. Not when it is so easily bought.
I mean, he does have a dragon's tooth, and...
Oh, shit.
He did see the dragon and attacked her and burned her up.
I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reactions
you
otherwise.
have to make certain decisions. It's going to influence the story,
Viserion. It's all right.
One run in
because I mean, it's some of the things that I've done. I haven't answered questions right, and it's meant that.
Would you like to touch him?
This part is more important now because I didn't
Unless you're
get,
afraid.
On the other side, his brother was
a man
supposed
who
to
has
be
really
engaged
faced
to someone,
a dragon before may have
and I
reason
wasn't
to
able
be
to preserve
afraid.
that engagement, the betrothal. So now they're screwed unless he gets an army. So unless you pick quite the right things in some of these Telltale games, you majorly can make it harder for yourself.
Oh, fuck!
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
I have this.
Drogon. How did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, Delta, but yeah, it definitely can make the story more nerve-wracking.
You offer me nothing
I know
but
that
lies.
betrothal could have been preserved.
To what
I want to go back and play that chapter
You want
to
gold,
fix my mistake and see how it makes things
my
different.
undying gratitude.
With your permission, I want to hire a contingent of the Second Sons. I need them to help me fight for my family back in Westeros.
The Second Sons? Has your reason failed you?
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Marine. That
Do
is
you
their
stream,
mission.
Delta?
Your need
I'd be
is not
happy
greater
to follow
than
you if
theirs.
you do, hon.
These are people who have suffered for years without end.
I would only need a few men. Those who follow Croft could come with me, the rest are yours.
They are all mine.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
Yeah, that is definitely cool about these games, Delta.
As
That you
we
can go back
speak,
in
my
and
men
see how you
prepare
made
to
mistakes
enter
and see if you
Marine.
can fix them.
What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Marine and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft.
See, now it
You
looks
may
like I
leave.
screwed
That's
this
it.
up.
Your Grace.
See them out.
We're not just sellswords. We're the best damn sellswords in Slavers Bay.
I
I know
only
a few
stream
you
from
might
the
disagree
Xbox
with.
One. That's the only reason I can stream. I'm saving up for my PC so I can stream creative.
And Beska here, she has a history in Marine. She could help guide us.
What the hell?
We have an Xbox
Is
One.
this
If you have
true?
an Xbox One, you could stream directly from it.
Yes.
That's the only reason I'm able to stream anything.
I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Marine?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
We'll help you free the city. If you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men.
I mean,
Get them into the city.
More
help
than
them
fair, I'm
liberate
not
Marine,
sure.
And I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger,
I understand.
good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
It's not really different timelines. This is just a side story of what's going on in the main.
happened back
You know,
there?
this is like a couple seasons
we
ago in
really
Game of
going into
Thrones.
Marine?
It's like a side story for it, but you made mistakes.
What's the problem with you and Marine anyway?
And so
Doesn't
the
matter
story
now,
has
does
changed
it?
because you
Let's
chose a
Get your
different
armor
path.
patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Because see, the main story for Game of Thrones is focusing mostly on the Lannisters and the Starks and
Long time
you know,
since we had a
little
piss
pieces
bucket.
of stuff like with the Fray and all that good stuff.
I spent
but
2 years
for the most
trying
part,
to get
it's not
where I
focusing
am
on
now.
smaller families
Don't
like this is
fuck
the
this up
Foresters'
for me,
tale.
Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
I wish I had a PS3 Delta. My family had one bought one a few years back, and when we moved up here, we never got to play it because I really want to play the God of War series. I think that's an awesome series.
Curse this bloody leg!
It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
Next time I face Griff, it will be the last. I won't let him parade around my halls any longer.
I look forward to it, my lord. But you won't win a fair fight. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you. Come at me. Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Alright, let's see how I mess this up.
Roderick!
I
try
missed
it
it by
again.
just a hair. I'm terrible at the quick time of this.
Almost.
Again.
I mean, I think I've killed Asher like 6
Now
times
that's how
now.
you do it.
I think you let me. Oh!
This is Roderick. Asher was the guy over there messing with Daenerys.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena.
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena, I'm sorry to hear we won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I didn't know if I would see you again. Given how we left things.
That doesn't change how I feel about you, Roderick. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean...
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lud threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Then you have to defy your father.
I intend to. Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him.
I mean, you know,
I can't think of any other way.
In any
My
case,
father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind, and so have I.
In any case, she shouldn't be marrying the 4th born just
time
from her
someone brought
station.
Griff down.
She's
We
firstborn
were hoping
daughter
you'd say
of
that.
a decent house.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
I mean, that was
20
my
men.
plan anyway.
My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Whitehill'll still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Quip.
Let's see how I mess this up.
Could you give us a moment? You don't know how much this means to me. I'm sorry I couldn't marry you before. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I'd like that very much, Elena.
Then you know where to find me.
But I mean, apparently 50% of the people preserved the betrothal. So whatever mistake I made must have been a pretty easy one to not make, because 50% did it, 50% did. It was like 49% lost the betrothal, so 51% kept
Can't
the
believe
betrothal.
it's another coronation already.
Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft.
Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
She'll
hour.
marry his brother too.
Not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei
her.
and Jaime.
Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
Yes, back when Marjorie was queen for, all of like an hour. They just got
What is it,
married,
Tom?
and
Remember that warning you'd heard from
the
Roderick?
douchebag Joffrey
About
died.
Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big.
I bet it's one of those ironwood merchants. Lord Morgren and Lord Andros.
It's hard to say. Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. Marjorie's... She's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right?
We are friends. I'm sure she'd help if I asked her.
It's a good plan, then.
It's nearly time.
Shall see.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
Where are we off to now? Back to Castle Black.
Hey, what are you doing out here? There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. You'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
That is kind of cruel, just to leave him there with no source of heat.
No one out there. Don't know what I expected. Oh, I'm not getting out that way.
I thought we were just gonna look through the hole.
Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it. I can't move it. Won't budge.
Garrett!
Cotter, what are you doing here?
I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
I told you my secret. And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
You're a good man. You know that.
Don't go singing my praises just yet. I want you to take me with you to the North Grove. You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black, but I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it will work. It's rusted a bit inside. I can try, but it may not do any good.
Keep trying the lock. I'll see if there's another way.
Right.
Oh, wood's rotten. This is all bloody useless.
Let's try the stone again.
Ah, it's not loose enough. How's it looking out there, Cotter?
Fine, I suppose. We have to hurry. Someone will come along soon.
Do I try the stone again? It didn't give me any option this time. What's this?
Onions and crab apples.
Those are some
At least I won't
tiny
starve to
apples.
If I ever find a way out of here. That might be useful.
I use that on the stone.
Garrett, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
I can see it. It's coming loose.
I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, alright?
Yeah, crab apples. Oop, I wasn't looking. Crab apples typically are pretty sour, yeah. But I mean, those apples look at the size of like cherry
I hope no one
tomatoes.
heard
They
that.
can really look like apples. Because onions are not,
Hey,
you know, humongous.
Can you fit through?
I think.
I messed it up already. Why do I have the option to do so? I'm crawling, that's what it is. I didn't see an indication to crawl.
Oi!
And there we go, another death. Try again. Stopped going. so he caught me again. How the heck do I not do this? What did I do wrong? I did everything that I was suggested to do. I don't have a choice. It puts me down there. I start crawling. Okay, I must just not have crawled quite fast enough or something.
Oh shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger? Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this.
Finn, it's not safe to be seen with us.
Then good thing I brought this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
You'll need another blade at your side.
Having another ranger along couldn't hurt. Till he stabs you in the back.
We'll talk later. Move!
I mean, yeah, it's more logical to bring someone else than to leave them. Especially since he is going to be, probably condemned for you escaping somehow.
There's no turning back now.
Wasn't any turning back after
We're
he killed that
deserters
dude.
for sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty, too. Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads.
My family back home is counting on me to put things right. And I mean to do it. Vows aren't going to stop me.
They know we're gone now.
Then how fast can you run?
He looks pretty spry. But those are just the weirdest, creepiest trees for sure. Yeah, 3 done, almost halfway down through 4. They're just gonna come up to the gate, really? I would have taken more of a sneaky approach myself, but that's me. I'm a naturally sneaky player.
It's worse than I thought, isn't it? Roderick! There you are.
Lady Forrester!
What's wrong, Mother?
It's Griff. He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do? This could be our chance.
He's right. We must hurry.
I'll make sure the Maester is safe. That's what matters.
Just don't forget your promise, Roderick.
The rest of my men are still in the grove. They could be here in minutes.
I'll need every one of them for what I'm about to do.
I'll have them here as soon as possible. Let's go.
And Arthur. Listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
Let's see how this goes terribly wrong.
I'm coming with you.
It's not safe. You should wait for your brother.
I don't care if it isn't safe. Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Together then.
I mean, Roderick's definitely healing, but he's still, you know, got a long ways to go.
I tried to heal it, but the wound didn't respond.
Stop this at once.
Why?
You let that bite fester!
No, I tried.
You'd have tried harder for a Forrester.
My lord, please.
The Meisters are, you know, they get assigned to a house, but they're pretty much neutral.
Roderick!
Help me.
Tell your dog to obey its new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore, what are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying
You?
me.
I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the Maester.
What's going on here, Griff?
He's disobedient, just like you were, Roderick. Before I brought you to heel. So now he's paying the price.
My hand!
How?
I'm sorry.
Don't believe you.
You're a piece of shit, Griff. You know that.
Oh, you got quite the mouth on you, Roderick. You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just like your Maester here. You can watch if you like.
Actually, I think it's your turn.
I don't think so, Roderick. God, fucking, you're dead, Roderick!
I doubt that.
Grab him! Don't just stand there! He is not the Lord.
This might bode very badly for Brother Ryan, but Griff definitely deserves it too.
What are your orders?
I'm the only one here who gives the orders! What are you waiting for?
Kill anyone that moves!
You heard him! Stop now! You can't do this!
Now then,
I mean,
about humility.
he is.
Get your hands off me!
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
My father will go straight to Roose Bolton.
I did warn you, Griff.
You can away at me. Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone, I will... Is this the man you'd rather have? This cripple.
Roderick!
Enough! That's enough! Are you satisfied?
You need to stop!
My eye!
Roderick, listen!
I can't fucking see.
We're done here. Clear out. Confine the Whitehills.
I could have done
to the
worse,
cellars.
but
No one
I
gets
feel like
in
me being
or out.
merciful is gonna backfire in this game. It already has one.
I can't see anything.
I didn't do that much damage to his eyes. His eyes should be fine.
Herd cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it. Not as long as they still hold Ryan. Kill the ravens. All of them.
Said I don't know how they think their raven system works in Game of Thrones. Ravens are highly intelligent birds, but I mean, unless you've taken the raven and brought them to each place, that's the only way they would know how to find it by the name or whatever.
That's enough!
That would take
So long as you're in
forever
my
to do that
camp,
with so
you
many
obey
ravens.
my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a mission.
Obey?
You know what kind of ship-brain fool does that? One who wants to fucking die out there! Have you lost your damn mind?
I am not some animal in a cage.
What in the seven bloody hells?
Hey, calm down. Calm down. What's going on here?
I'm not the one with the problem. It's him.
She can't fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck
What
do
are you
know?
gonna do? Run out there swinging a fucking... Ah! Ah!
Still think I can't fight?
You fucking bitch!
Oh, there we go.
Hey, come on, Beskar. Leave the poor
Let
man
go
alone.
of me before I break your fingers.
Deal with your friend. She'll get us all
You
killed.
sound scared, Croft.
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
I will not let you two fuck...
I'll talk to her.
Good. If she can't hold it together, we're leaving without the both of you.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody shote like you
Beskar,
anyway!
what the hell is going on?
You gonna lecture me too?
I missed the quick time, dang
Croft
it.
doesn't know shit about anything.
You can't let him get to you. You're better than that.
It's not just him. You think I give two shits about what Croft has to say? Your fucking uncle is the only reason I'm even here. He told your little dragon queen I would go into Marine with you. You get me burned by a dragon!
I'm doing this for my family, Beskar. This is the only
It's
way.
always about you, your family, your problems. Come on, Asher. Hit me.
And they're not even that
this was a
quick
real
of a
fight.
quick
He'd be
time
dead.
offense.
I'm not going to do
thing.
that.
I'm just that bad.
What are you so afraid of?
I was a slave! Here, in this fucking city. I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old. When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die. When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought the fear was gone.
But you had no choice.
I did. I decided my life was worth saving. But theirs were not. There was this boy.
She was a child.
We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next, he was in that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it.
I'm so sorry, Beskar.
I don't want your pity. I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Dizor Zoraza. Because of that man.
I mean, it's a good reason to hate somebody, for sure.
Marine is a city of dead children.
Don't worry about me. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
And let's see what bad choices it is for me not to have taken her drink away.
Let's not repeat too much gossip.
You shouldn't say that.
Why not?
Mira, I'll meet you inside. What are you doing here?
I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but
Then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
I need to speak with Lords Morgrin and Andros. One of them might be working against my family.
Doing what?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
Lady Marjorie would be furious, Mira. I can't. I'm sorry. I want to help you, but I can't risk it.
I'll take the blame. You can tell Marjorie I snuck in and you tried to stop me.
She's already thinking about replacing you. Are you sure you want to risk it?
I have to.
All right. You owe me for this. She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble. I promise.
I mean, that's a promise that is so rarely kept.
Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend then.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush.
You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. I hear you're partial to a particular Arbor Red. It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people and...
Lord Tarwick!
Oh, that one's getting snubbed.
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
My ears are not delicate.
Of course they are. Look how tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it. Someone caught your eye, Mira?
I'm sorry, I'm rather thirsty.
Oh, allow me.
No, I can get it myself. Thank you. If you'll excuse me.
This reminds me of the tourney at Lannisport. You wouldn't believe them.
You've told me this
Best
story.
to leave them be.
But you would have loved it. We danced all evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it! Andros, you're being ridiculous!
Alright, what am I doing now? No, wait, why?
And why would you ever stop dealing ironwood?
Is there no longer a demand?
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No need for such wild speculation. I've simply lost interest. I'm moving on to better things, as they say.
And what would that be?
I heard heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well,
Wasn't he a Lannister?
One of their guard, but still.
Surely they found who did it.
No, they haven't caught him yet. Not for lack of effort, mind you. I hear they've spent... Let's not have too much gossip.
What am I looking at there? Oh, I guess the view.
It seems so calm out there.
I mean, you know, the nature around is very calm. It's all the douchebags that live here that aren't. No, I don't care about their talk. Talk to.
Lord Andros?
Mira Forrester. Did you come to poke your nose in my business once again? You have a nasty habit of doing that.
You and Lord Morgren don't seem to be getting along. Something the matter?
Lord Morgren? That is none of your concern, Lady Mira. You have no idea what you're up against.
Why don't you tell me then?
You think you and your friend Morgren scare me?
Who said Morgren was my friend?
Don't play innocent with me. I know what he's planning. You can tell him that either you both stay out of my way, or I'll do much worse than drive him out of business. Good day, Lady Mira.
Well, that, you know, didn't go well, but I don't think it was much possible to go very well.
It is a lot, but I know how to spend it.
But how did you manage it?
Lord Whitehill trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one he's willing to work with.
Oh, an exclusive deal. How good for you, Andros.
Well, I've got my family to consider.
When's the last time you even saw?
Alright, let's see where else we can go. I mean, I don't think there's much reason to, but I guess we can eavesdrop and see what they have to say.
I can't remember. I think it was a bird?
Close.
A cock.
That's it.
No, that's terrible.
You're the one telling the joke, remember?
Oh, please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed.
Impressed with what?
Yes, there
That
just
you
seems to be a lot of
aren't currently locked in a
gingers
cell.
and auburn-haired people
I trust this
in
means that you took care of that contract.
Westeros.
How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest. You must have made quick work of it.
If I tell you how I did it, what's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me.
I've heard you stopped selling ironwood. Not on my account, I hope.
How did you?
So it's true.
It appears that you know most of the story already. I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh.
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place.
It appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Then perhaps you'll have better luck against Andros and his new partner, Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair. Whatever Andros is up to, he clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard! Are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
Oh. No, are we going to talk to the Lannister? We talked to him already. let's go.
Let's not make too much gossip.
Doesn't appear to be anything to do over here. Going to eat some food here. Okay. The directions on this thing are kind of odd. Because, I mean, you would think going one way would bring you one way, but it doesn't for some reason. It's just really weird. Like right now, the directions are fine, but if I'm going backwards, the directions they're not quite backwards. That would be easy. They're kind of slanted. Alright, let's go and talk to him.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have...
No, it's not your fault. I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly. But I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your way?
You look like you could use some company. What are you doing all by yourself?
I don't mind, really. I only came to discuss some business with Lord Andros.
I stay coy, it helps.
I'm told it's rude to leave early.
Oh? What kind of business?
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand? He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
You can trust me, Lord Lyman. I won't tell anyone.
Well, I suppose I
Lyman!
could just...
What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Lady Marjorie.
Sneak, 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 sneak. You're not sneaking enough. She's just not sneaky.
Lady Marjorie.
Just not sneaky.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him.
How about we trade? There must be something I can tell you.
There is something. I'm curious about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs.
I've met the Durwells when I was at Highgarden.
Oh?
They're a small house these days, but very well regarded.
Ah, right. Well, that's a relief. For a moment, I
I
thought...
don't know if
And
that was the
now,
right
Lord
thing to do,
Tarwick,
but...
It's your turn.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse, needed milk of the poppy for weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment.
I won't tell. I promise.
Good. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros.
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to make. Lady Mira?
But she helped me. There's no way I could, you know, tell him the truth and stop her from possibly getting courted. Can I leave? Is there a leave option? I shouldn't talk to him again after just getting shouted at. That's not a good idea. I think that's the way to leave. I can't leave, apparently. See, I would avoid these things. But it's like forcing me to do it. Why can't I walk? Okay, there we go. There was a bench in the way. Yes, I have to talk to him and get yelled at again.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble.
Look at you. You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
Lord Andros has betrayed you. I know everything.
What? What do you...
The milk of the poppy. You drink it like wine. Ever since your injury at Lannisport.
He wouldn't... Andros wouldn't...
He's not your friend. He's been using you.
I trusted him.
He spilled your secrets. So why not spill his?
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath. But Andros is doing it in secret. No one knows.
The way that
Or
the
at
Foresters,
least,
you know,
he doesn't
were in.
want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but...
And you're helping him.
Yes, I've helped gather the men, but that doesn't... You bloody traitor. You promised me. Then you told everyone?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar. I should never have trusted you. She told me everything.
Oh. Oh, why? Why?
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
It didn't go quite as bad as I feared. But surely she's gonna catch Marjorie's attention soon and get in trouble. I got out of there without getting in major trouble. Amazing. On to the deserters. Back to...
You sure you know where you're going?
Beyond the wall.
Cotter?
Let's see that map again.
So you're asking now, are you? Surprised you haven't taken it from my pocket already.
How much food we got left? Here we are. Carried.
I mean, look at the size. Those
How's
are
the
not
food?
apples.
I hope you're not getting us lost up here.
You can always turn round and go home, you know.
That's not what I meant.
We're on the right track. This way. The free folk.
Wildlings.
Oh, this complicates things. You stay here. I'll try and talk to her. I'm one of them.
Wait, what? He's a fucking wildling, Cotter!
They might kick me around a little, but whatever you do, don't come out, alright? She has to think I'm alone. If she sees you, you'll only make things worse.
Like I say, it's not gonna take off the pro outfit, but
No, I'm a friend. I grew up near Ardholm. You know it? I won't hurt you. All right.
You won't.
I'm one of you. Oh!
You sure look like a crow to me.
not.
You're dressed like one.
You out here all alone, little pup. Come out or I'll kill your friend! Or I'll make him scream first!
Listen, I don't want to fight.
Then you shouldn't have come here.
Please!
You should have stayed behind your wall.
He's not alone.
I knew a little crow wouldn't wander off by himself.
Leave them be, all right? Just take me.
Let him go. That we're just passing through. We didn't mean any harm.
Right. You and your fuckless men just want to kill us all and take our land. But you didn't mean any harm.
I mean, they're not trying to take the land. Built a wall. They just want to keep you out. Because y'all attack so often, that's why they go in and raid every once in a while.
Kill them!
This could be very bad for me. Alright, damn it. I didn't get no option there.
Thanks.
Fuck!
Hey,
Cotter!
didn't get no option there either. That could have gone worse. That could have gone way worse, so I'm happy with it.
No! She's not fighting you! It's over! Just don't do it! Garrett!
But me and my Mercy is gonna get us all killed. I just know it.
Are those the last of our supplies?
We can't stay here.
You're hurt.
Come on! We can rest up ahead.
I mean, I think all of them except for him are hurt. Garrett and Cotter are definitely both injured. Way back to... Ironroth.
I thought I'd feel better seeing Griff dragged out of the Great Hall like that. You wanted to kill him, didn't you? How did you know when to stop? I don't think I could have. I suppose that's why you're the Lord.
It's hard to know what's right. You never really know for sure.
What do you think Lord Whitehill will do when he hears? If he truly has a spy...
He won't know of this. Not until we want him to. The gates are barred and every raven in the rookery is dead.
My lord, there's been a message from High Point. Lord Whitehill invites you to discuss a truce.
He wants to make peace.
As if we're that naive.
Maybe this is an opportunity. A way to get behind their walls.
And do what? You'd be putting yourself in danger, Roderick.
We could get Ryan back. This could be our chance.
You're right. Now that we have Griff, we can propose a trade.
A trade? His son for my brother. Then we have a plan. We'll leave first thing tomorrow morning.
If you're going ahead with this, at least bring the Glenmore soldiers.
We obviously need them here.
You can't mean for Roderick to travel unprotected.
What if the Whitehills attack Ironrath while he's gone?
My lord, you cannot go into an enemy stronghold unprotected.
Nor can you leave Ironrath vulnerable.
Ironrath is ours again. The Glenmores will ensure it stays that way.
Let Arthur know at once.
Yes, my lord.
I'll start making the preparations.
To think that one of them might be spying for the Whitehills.
Duncan wanted you to travel to High Point without any protection.
Yet Royland would leave Ironrath defenseless.
Well, I'll need an advisor with me at High Point.
By rights, it should be your sentinel. But for something this delicate, perhaps you best take Duncan.
You're going to an enemy stronghold. Surely you want your master-at-arms. How could any of them betray us?
Oh my goodness.
I've known these people my whole life.
Oh my
I
goodness.
wish I knew. Still, we can bring
I want the better
only one.
swordsman.
Royland's my sentinel. He comes to High Point. Duncan
I mean,
can stay
technically,
here and
Royland
defend
was
Ironrath.
Ethan's sentinel.
Very well.
He never chose one.
Roderick, I know I can't come to High Point, but I can't just sit around and do nothing. I want to help. Please. I'll do anything you ask of me, even something dangerous.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor.
Find out who it is. Find proof if you can.
I'll do my best.
I have faith in you, Talia. I've known Lord Whitehill a long time. He's selfish, greedy, and arrogant. But he'd never kill a guest in his own home. At least, I don't think he would.
I hope you're right, Mother.
I hope so too.
Welcome.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the mission. Your family needs you. That's what matters right now.
Who said I was worried about you?
Good luck, my boy.
And now we're gonna try to do some more stuff that'll surely get Asher killed. Because I'm controlling the control. I'm pressing the quick time events, so he's surely gonna die a few times. He's already died, you know, probably half a dozen by now.
Shall we begin?
Listen up! There are 4 of these guard posts throughout the city. They'll use them to warn the masters in case the slaves decide they're tired of wearing chains. We're here to make sure they don't see it coming. Therend, you take the north. Penn, the south. Asher, we'll take the east. And Kieran will cover the west. Make the enemy blind. Give the Unsullied a chance to get in and arm the slaves. The rest is up to them. Don't get cocky out there. One mistake and the man
You
on your
remember
side
when
will
we
pay
stole
for it.
that
You
giant
understand?
warhammer?
Get in, do what
From
you
that
have
woman
to
in
do,
Lee's?
and get your people
Didn't
out
she hit
alive.
you in the face with it?
That's all you need
Never
to care
thought my
about.
head could feel any
You got
worse.
that?
Tonight, any man who wishes to be free may take that freedom from the grip of his master. You will clear a path for them, but they must walk it alone. Justice belongs to the people of Marine. Do not make them wait any longer.
What does she know of justice?
Is there a problem? If you can't do this, tell me now. The Masters will be judged by the people of Marine, not by you.
You don't have to worry about us. Just point us at the people you want dead, we'll take it from there.
You enjoy this far more than you should. Kill only those you must. You will both do as Croft commands. Follow his orders exactly, or you will get nothing. Now go.
Well,
Show them the
that
hell they have
could
made
be
here.
something to remember for sure. That could be something that I'm not gonna like doing. Depends on what these orders are.
Hoped I'd never see this place again. Tried to run once. Didn't make it very far.
Alright, so now... Sneaky, sneaky. I am sneaking, I am sneaking.
Which way?
There's a path around there. Voids the main street. Let's just get this over with.
Alrighty.
What's the matter, Croft?
You see how many guards are out there? How were you expecting to get past them? We'll be caught.
You asked me which way. This is it.
And we'll stay out of sight. Follow me.
Really? Really? I'm the
Can you see
freaking person
anyone?
in charge now.
Cover me.
That wasn't what I meant to do.
Oh. Been used recently.
Looks like it, yeah. Poor dude.
What are they doing? Hey, Beska!
It's in. I was gonna say it's in. Like I should have movement or something, but nothing was moving.
Beska!
Yelwa Misha, Maya's Liwash. Shall she Liwash?
Skuda juntas wa.
Yelwa Misha, Maya's Liwash. Shall she Liwash?
Spalsa washka.
Maya's Liwash.
Yep, still nothing.
We have to go.
There's something I have to do.
Beska, what are you doing?
Really?
Do you trust me, Asher?
We don't have time for this.
Just tell me. Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you.
Good. This won't take long.
Beska! Where are you going?
She's going in and doing some murder. She's gonna go murder some people, I'm sure. Hopefully it won't get me in trouble. She's gonna do it regardless. It's just that, you know, I trusted her.
Ingi Dratule. Se was Hosli Wang Yichas.
Why are you doing this?
10 years ago.
Beska! Stop!
I should have killed you.
Beska!
I should have fucking killed you.
Beska!
Yeah.
He was my master. Dezo Zoraza. The man who forced me to... I'm going to kill you!
Nobody can blame you for wanting him dead. Do what you must.
I will.
Have you lost your mind? I'm ordering you to back away.
My Beska!
I am not your...
Let him go!
What are you doing?
Or I shoot. You will do as I say. Both of you. Take her weapon.
I need to do this, Asher. After everything he's done.
And he'll pay for it. Once the city is free, he will be punished.
Punished by a queen who has no right to. His life means nothing to her. She does not speak for the children who died in those pits.
Asher, stop her!
I will get vengeance.
I won't let you ruin this for me. You heard what Daenerys said.
Your queen will understand.
She won't.
Then who the fuck
I
cares?
have to follow the orders.
Let go of me. I'm doing this, Asher.
Please, for me.
I've done all of this for you. I came here for you. Damn you, Asher.
Wait!
I have to follow the orders.
We might just make it out of this alive yet.
She's just getting started.
Chapter was that? Yeah, chapter 6. Okay, so should be the last chapter for today. this game is so much depth, and you like
So
the
when were you gonna
characters
tell
and
me he's a
everything.
fucking
It's like the
wab?
series, so it
Not
just
now,
becomes
Finn.
hard to make some of these decisions.
Come on. hell is this place? An old hunting camp. We can rest here until your friends attack us again. I know the signs, alright? It's abandoned.
But why is it abandoned?
Ah. I'm gonna go make sure nobody's lurking around out here. Don't trust this fucking place.
Fine. Here. Let me take a look at it.
Really? Are we gonna look at it?
How? Fuck!
Just relax, will ya?
What is that stuff? Ugh, it smells like sick cow.
The maester at House Forrester used it on my leg once. Not sure what it is, actually.
Do you even know what you're doing?
Hold that there.
You almost done. Oh, God. Does it have to be so tight?
It does if you don't want to bleed to death.
Yes, Maester. Oh. Oh, you got anything to drink?
This far north and I still have to fetch the fucking wine.
Some water or something, please.
I'll see what I can find.
Let's see what there is. Hey, where's... There we go. There's my little figure thing. I was like, where is it?
Still don't trust him, you know.
I know.
He nearly got us all killed. Fuck, maybe that's what he wanted to happen. Why else would he bring us here?
Finn, you're imagining things. Do you really think Cotter tried to get us killed?
I just have a bad feeling about him, alright? I've had
I've
enough
always
people
had a bad
screw me
feeling
over.
about him ever since he stole your knife. And look in the hut. See some hanging things.
Oh, I've seen this before.
A bear clan.
Don't move.
I'm warning you. Or I'll gut you like a fucking fish. You do look like a sad little fish, don't you? That happen a lot.
But my friend is hurt. We're just looking for a place to rest.
There are others with you.
Step back! Want to kill her yourself, or should I do it? Garrett! Drop your weapon!
Is that...
Garrett!
Just let us go. We'll leave. That's what you want, isn't it?
Cotter!
Oh, Sylvie.
You're alive!
Who's this fucking snowball? I told you I'd come back.
Who are these people?
They're friends.
You planning on introducing us, Cotter?
Right. This is my sister, Sylvie. She's the reason I brought you here. She can take us to the North Grove.
And is that where the Targaryens get their hair from? From the wildlings? The Targaryens are supposed to have come from across the Narrow Sea, though, so it wouldn't seem likely.
Lord Roderick. Lady Alyssa.
Gwyn?
Roderick, may I have a word?
More words.
Thank you
with
for
more
accepting my
chicks.
father's invitation. I wasn't certain you'd come, but it's a good thing you did.
Be honest with me. Am I in danger here?
My father honors guest right, just as you do.
And I'm supposed to trust my life to that?
I told you I'd try to talk sense into my father. And you did your part, putting up with Griff. I know how difficult that must have been for you.
Well...
But it will all be for nothing unless you listen to what my father has to say. You need to take him seriously today, which means keeping a level head.
I'm here in good faith, aren't I?
Yes, I suppose you are.
There are lords who wield power, and lords who like to make a show of it.
These walls hold 1,000 years of White Hill history.
1,000 years of bloodshed.
But our houses were close once, and could be again. So much of our history has been lost.
I mean, what caused the
Shall we
rift?
get on with it?
The Great Hall is this way.
I mean, the
Your soldiers
Lannisters.
seem on edge.
Yeah, the
What
Lannisters
do you
bend the truth
expect?
all they want.
The way they see it.
But I mean, the
The enemy
Lannisters
is
aren't really
within their
involved in that.
walls.
I was talking about the Targaryens. The Targaryens all have that white hair, and some of them have the immunity to
this?
heat. The Lannisters have blonde hair. The Targaryens tend to have white
Milady?
hair.
Give us a moment.
Is this your family?
So the Targaryens are
Shortly before
who
Griff was born.
Robb and Ned Stark defeated because Robb's sister got kidnapped by the eldest Targaryen.
Are these your
I
brothers?
only know this because I've read some of the
eldest three,
backstory
yes.
because I got interested
Carl
in
died
it.
of grayscale a few years ago. Ebbett's at the Citadel. Torrhen serves Roose Bolton.
Because exactly, if
And
HBO
Griff, of
does
course,
the
wasn't born yet.
prequel to Game of Thrones, I will be highly interested in it because there's just a
Your father
ton of
doesn't smile much,
backstory
does he?
in
He used
this
to,
writing.
when my mother was
The
still
writer
alive.
did absolute amazing amount of plotting for his world.
That must be you.
A much younger me. Yes.
You look a bit like your mother now. Is that your mother?
Yes. Though I hardly remember her. She died not long after this was made. My brothers were never kind to Griff. He was boastful, gullible, and quick to anger. But my father always defended him. A White Hill is a White Hill, he'd say. Come on. We mustn't keep my father waiting.
So the thing with the Lannisters is the Lannisters always liked to play the fence. They very rarely strongly took one side or the other. That's why Jaime was the king's guard. He was standing with the king, even though the Lannisters claimed to still be on the king's side. Whenever they saw that
Where's your
Robb
father?
and
Strange.
Ned were going to
I'll
win,
go find him.
they ordered Jaime to kill the king, and Jaime also killed the king to protect
I
the
don't like this.
King's Landing from getting massacred because the king was going to put
Let's be ready to
the
defend
king was
ourselves.
going to put dragonfire
Just
on all
say
of
the
them and
word,
kill them
my
all.
lord.
But
Ryan for
basically
Griff.
he was ordered
That
to do
is
it
the
as
plan.
well, just so that his family could still be on the winning side.
We should have brought the Glenmores.
I'll look around. See what we're up against. Barred from the other side.
But the Lannisters have been trying to gain power. Wait, what was that? Look at. None of them say interact with otherwise. Okay, we'll look at it. The Lannisters have just always been wanting to be in the control of the power.
Why
They
all
tried
this?
to marry Cersei
They
off
mean to betray us.
Bread and salt would mean we're protected by guest right.
I can't remember his name,
Even
but
so,
he was
I'll be
Dany's
ready for
eldest
anything.
brother. He was the one that was supposed to take over. and
What's
he
Lord
ended up.
Whitehill planning?
They
Bloodshed,
basically
most
the
likely.
king at the time, the Mad King.
We
he
won't go down without a fight.
refused to let Cersei
No, we
marry him
won't.
because basically they said the Lannisters were
Just follow my
garbage.
lead, whatever
You know, the Lannisters were so freaking rich. They said the Lannisters didn't earn a crown, so that really made the father Lannister, which I'm terrible at names, so forgive me that I'm forgetting him, but that made him extremely angry, and he was ready to turn on the king, but he had to continue to pretend to be loyal because he wasn't sure who was going to win the war. But the whole thing started because Rob's sister was engaged. Not
Welcome
Rob,
to
Ned's
High
sister, the
Point.
Stark. Ned Stark's sister was engaged to Rob Baratheon.
You're not nervous, are you?
And apparently the eldest
I could ask you the same thing.
Targaryen
All these
son
soldiers.
fell in
Sounds
love
like
with
you're
her at a
feeling
tournament
outnumbered.
and then
Can we just get on
ended
with
up
this?
kidnapping her, is what the story is. But whether it was a voluntary kidnapping or not is not known.
Well,
But that is what caused the whole war. It wasn't because he was a mad king. That was the final straw.
why?
When she was kidnapped
You know,
by a
your
Targaryen and they
father
refused to
once
release
called
her,
High Point a keep
they
for the
attacked.
gods.
And because they attacked
What
a Targaryen,
stonework, he said.
basically they were attacking
What
the king.
craftsmanship. He wouldn't stop talking about it. If you ask me, I'd say he was envious.
I'm not here to admire your home.
Surely there's time to reminisce about old friends.
Gregor was not your friend. Lud, where's Ryan?
Always worried about your family, aren't you? Let's
yeah.
toast to family! Won't you toast with me, Roderick? As a symbol of our goodwill.
To family.
To family.
Family.
Now, tell us why we're here.
The Ironwood business is
But I
thriving,
mean, yeah, if the
Roderick.
books, I've not actually
In
read
fact,
through the books, I
the
started them,
Boltons
but
want
if the
weapons
books are
faster than we can
anywhere
make
as
them.
detailed as I
And
think
when
they are,
Roose
I think I
Bolton
would
wants
love them.
something,
I wish
I
that
like
he would
to give
write
it to
out
him.
more of the backstory.
In other words, you can't make the weapons yourselves.
House Whitehill never did master the craft.
Don't be so damn full of yourself. You Foresters are headed for destruction. Yet, you know more about Ironwood than any house in the realm. Would be a shame for all that knowledge to be lost. Help me craft Ironwood for the Boltons, and I'll make sure you Foresters survive.
As if he'd protect us.
If you think you can threaten
I'm
us...
not threatening.
So you're proposing an
But
alliance?
just
An
9 more
alliance?
days until Game of Thrones
I
back on
said nothing of
TV.
the
I
sort.
can't wait.
He'd make us his slaves.
Such
this
outrageous
could save your
things happened
house.
at the end of last season.
I'd consider an alliance.
You see what I have to put up with?
Just give him time. I told you...
I offer you peace, and you spit at it. I offer opportunity, and you demand more. Need I remind you, you kiss my ring? Here's how it's gonna go, Roderick. Either you agree to my terms, or I'll have Griff tear Ironrath to the ground. He'll put it to the torch.
This isn't the way to
Then
get
begin
what you want.
slaughtering your small folk.
Griff's no longer in charge of Ironrath.
What are you talking about?
He's locked in our darkest cellar along with your entire fucking garrison.
You didn't.
You've imprisoned my son. He was there by order of the Warden of the North.
Now it's my turn to propose a deal. Your son Griff for my brother Ryan.
We want Ryan back, and we want him today.
Bring the boy.
Ryan! Mother!
I have a bad feeling
You
about
came,
this.
just like you said you would.
Yeah.
No, Father, no!
What are you doing?
You imprisoned my flesh and blood. Mine?
Let him go!
He's not going anywhere.
He's a child!
A son for a son!
This is not what we agreed.
Blame him, not me.
If you want to see Griff alive again...
You think I give two shits about Griff? About my fucking fourth born? I ought to kill you right now! Because you Forresters never learn.
I'm not afraid of you!
Can I fucking murder him yet?
Try it!
Ryan,
and you'll
seven
all
fucking
die!
hell!
Let him go!
Everyone, please!
Oh, go on then. Do it.
What?
You think I won't?
I know you won't.
Don't test him,
Because
Roderick!
for all your bluster, all your posturing, you care about your son. Whitehill is still a Whitehill.
You know what, Roderick? You're right.
Ryan, come here.
No! We'll make the trade on neutral soil. Griff for Ryan. A son for a son. Fine. Now, get the fuck out of my hall. And the gods have mercy on us both when the Boltons come for their ironwood. Now go.
It's been a pleasure, Lord.
I'm so sorry, Roderick.
Well, I mean, that didn't go as badly as it could have, so.
Iron from ice!
There it is. The East Watcher.
This should be the end of this section.
Now listen up. None of those guards can live long enough to light that beacon. Because if they do, this invasion gets a whole lot fucking harder. Don't drop that.
How many men do you think are in there?
Hard to know for sure. At least 5, maybe more. To answer your question, too many to fight head on.
We'll need to take those two out first. Is that a harpy?
Of course it is. Those golden tits are everywhere in this bloody city. If those guards light the rope, the fire travels up to the bowl, and the whole city will know we're here.
So we stop them.
Aye.
Come on, let's get moving. Beska.
It's nothing. Just forget it.
Fine with me.
Great.
Okay then. Still have, don't have my death toll on
take
Asher
him.
today, so.
I've got the other one.
Just keep an eye on her.
I don't need him to watch me.
Hey, prove it.
What have you heard?
Just sit outside the gates waiting.
Mother of dragons. She wants to scare us, but she won't do it. Not unless she's a fool. Mirin is not Astapor or Yunka.
What's my
But unsullied are unsullied.
thing
You're
here?
not afraid, are you?
Of unshackled slaves? No.
Of dragons.
What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, he can move. Gosh, sometimes I'm so dingy. I swear. Okay. That went fairly easily. Just shakes
We'll
his
split
head.
up. One group will go high and try to climb over to the other side.
What about them?
That's why someone needs to stay down here. They get behind cover and shoot the men up top. Just don't let that one see you. So, which'll it be?
We'll go over the top. You just make sure you clear the way.
Alrighty. And hopefully this goes through without too much issue. But I mean, I think Telltale didn't quite look into crossbows well enough. They act like crossbows have semi-automatic fire. Crossbows have to be reloaded after every shot.
You hear that?
And I mean, some crossbows can be reloaded fairly quickly, but yeah, not like the speed they show in this game.
Breaker of chains. We will break her.
They say the Targaryen woman's army.
I think Croft got the easy job.
No, not really.
What happened? Not important. Keep moving. Quick, the guards on the roof.
We'll take care of it.
Just the look on her face is quite often amusing.
I'll get rid of them.
I've got it. Go!
No.
I am sneaking. I am sneaking.
You're ruining it. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't look like you do. Little rat. Say something? Well? Said you're a little rat. Why are you laughing? Nothing. Just keep doing it.
Wait, what was that?
Tell me when your sword breaks. Then it won't break.
Lightly close.
You inherit first.
There we go. Murder!
All clear down there? Hey, you lit.
They're still up there. On the right. Take them out, and you'll be clear to secure the beacon. They break through. I'll keep them busy.
We can finish this. Just look at them. 2 men. We've dealt with worse. Let's rush them and be done with it.
What about them?
You afraid of a couple of crossbows? We took on the Lost Legion by ourselves. This is nothing. We end it.
Let's
we can
go
get
with.
out of here.
Let's do this then.
You ready?
Now!
I mean, it's probably a bad idea, but let's try it our way.
Light the beacon! Stop them! Well, hello.
Trying to keep everybody happy in this game. It's just not working well.
Look out!
Light it! Light it!
Go! Stop him!
Nope. Damn it! I missed by just a hair.
On the fuse!
I got it. Okay.
The torch!
Ah, he's going to light the beacon!
Beskar!
All out!
What is my objective here? Oh, I've got to climb. Failure. Failure, failure. Try again. I mean, West failures go. That one was, not as bad as it could have been.
The torch!
Ah, he's going to light the beacon!
Beskar!
All out!
That should put a stop to that.
Oh, I can't believe you did it.
Croft!
Croft!
Quit your whimpering. I'm not dead yet.
You hear that?
It's starting.
Okay, well, I think that was... Nope, not yet, not yet. There's a little bit more. I thought that was the end of this episode, but...
Home at last. Back at High Point, I wasn't sure your brother would survive the day.
He nearly didn't.
I was terrified when you called Ludd's bluff, but you knew exactly what you were doing. And now Ryan will be coming home. He'll sleep in his bed, eat at our table.
We'll celebrate once Ryan has returned safely. We still need to make the trade.
You're right, of course. Still, you did well today. Don't lose sight of that.
My lord, look.
Why is everything
Where
empty?
are the guards?
We left guys here to defend the place. What the heck happened?
Dahlia?
Duncan?
Where are the Glenmores?
Where's anybody?
Oh, that sounded kind of like
Wait here.
Ramsey. We don't need another ending with our Ramsey.
Come on. Don't be so dreary. It was a joke.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
Or maybe you think you can do better.
Of course not. I didn't mean to offend you.
Perhaps a song instead. I hear you've written a touching song about your dead brother. Am I in it? Let's hear it, shall we?
No.
No.
Roderick!
Roderick! Welcome back.
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
How courteous. Now I know where your sister gets her manners. We've had a lovely time together. Haven't we, Talia? Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
And you. I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
And that will be the end of this section. But yeah, I was kind of laughing there because I've seen the guy who plays Ramsay. I've seen him out of character, you know, behind the scenes stuff, and he's got a pretty thick accent, and he's just got such a sweet personality. So it's just kind of crazy that he can play that part so well.
Ethan was the first Forester I killed. Doesn't have to be the last.
You don't know what you're in for, Garrett. What you're asking my brother to do. The North Grove isn't what you think it is.
You claim to be a leader, yet your own people do not respect you.
But we did as you commanded!
These aren't sellswords, Usher. They're killers.
Roderick!
I can't believe I trusted him.
I know you and my brother were in contact. Perhaps he told you things. Things that might prove his guilt. Perhaps you're not to be trusted either.
Oh, you're not listening,
She already sent
Garrett.
someone to kill me, so she doesn't trust me. Alright, let's see. Me and 87% of people brought Finn along. Me and 61% maimed Griff. Me and 87.5% kept Sarah's secret from Lord Tarwick. Me and 64.8%, almost 65%, ordered Glenmore soldiers to remain at Ironrath. Me and 44% stopped Beska from killing the slave master. So most people let her do it anyway. But I didn't because I was going for the best opportunity to get a army back to Ironrath. But I mean, yeah, this was another great episode, and we've got a couple more good episodes to get to the end of this. I'm just doing this on the lead up going into Game of Thrones. And it has been definitely another great day. And I'm just looking, yeah, today's Saturday, so I won't be streaming again until Monday. Because I always take Sunday off because it's such a long work day. I work 11 hours on Sunday, so I don't really have time to do much streaming. But anyway, it has been great today, and thanks for anybody, especially you, Delta, if you're still here. Thanks for sitting with me through the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun for me, and I am having a great time going through the Telltale like I always do, and bringing up some interesting Game of Thrones facts that I've learned through my research. Anywho, I hope you all have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you are. Play more games, have fun, and peace out.